Are your board and C-suite prepared to not only navigate but stay ahead of the legal and regulatory maze amidst the rising tide of ransomware and malware attacks? Welcome to Cyber Broadcast episode 154. Let's dive into what don't you know and what should you do about it in this critical area of ransomware and board's legal compliance. Did you know that since over 3 years ago, the U.S. Treasury's Office of Foreign Asset Control, OFAC, warned that ransomware payments to sanctioned entities could incur serious penalties, making it critical for boards to proactively ensure the implementation of proactive measures that avoid these scenarios to begin with. So what should your board do? First and foremost, it's vital to develop a comprehensive understanding of the current cyber threat landscape and associated legal frameworks. And that kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Right? Your board should spearhead the creation of a robust compliance program, and not just any program, but one that integrates the latest cybersecurity standards and regulations, ensuring that all executive actions are informed and preemptive rather than reactive. Let's dive into the 3 specific actions you ought to take here. First, legal and regulatory education. So your board should absolutely prioritize education on relevant cyber laws, as well as regulatory mandates and the implications of non-compliance, and not just for your organization, but for your board as a whole versus your C-suite versus individual fiduciaries. Because quiet as it's kept, the regulatory landscape is moving, unfortunately, for private sector C-suites and boards towards penalizing individuals for non-compliance, no longer just organizations. This knowledge forms the foundation, therefore, for sound governance and strategic decision-making in the face of cyber threats. If you'd like to gain access to a comprehensive analysis library of how each cybersecurity law across the globe affects your individual fiduciaries, schedule a consultation at cybernationcentral.com and we can take it from there. Second, incident response strategy. So what do we mean here? Beyond what you might already be doing, you need to develop a clear incident response strategy that complies with legal requirements, including the necessity to report breaches to authorities in a timely manner. This plan should be rehearsed regularly, right, with roles and responsibilities clearly defined across the organization, and that includes each board director and executive. Third, partnership with legal experts. What should you be doing here? You need to collaborate with legal experts who specialize in cyber law to ensure your response plan meets all regulatory obligations and to stay updated on the changing legal landscape. Also remember, your board's and C-suite's responsibility doesn't end with policy establishment. The board should also verify that these measures are effectively communicated to and understood by the C-suite and all employees. Regular compliance audits and assessments are imperative, right? Ensuring that the entire organization not only understands the legal stakes of cyber readiness, but also has the necessary tools and training to develop a breach response appropriately that's legally compliant and to respond effectively. In the area of cybersecurity, your board must not only be technologically and strategically, but also legally astute. This goes beyond just having a crackerjack chief legal officer, right? As cyber threats evolve, so do the laws and regulations surrounding them and how they affect each fiduciary, not just your organization. Stay tuned for the next episode where we'll pivot to unravel the complexities of legal and regulatory cyber education for boards and C-suites. Again, vital knowledge in your cyber readiness arsenal. Until next time, I'm Andrei Sitnarski, and this is Cyber Broadcast by Cyber Nation Central, challenging as always to broaden your cybersecurity horizon beyond technology to the realm of legal compliance and readiness, because your actions today really do shape your resilience for the challenges of tomorrow.